Hey, it's Ray. This is my first ever video. I'm going to be posting fishing videos. Maybe for a lot for fishing at Lake Waterford for bluegill, crappie, and bass. And I'm going to start off with my rod and reel arsenal today. I use mostly spinning rods. I have one bait caster right here, and I have one fly rod. And the rest are spinning rods that I use most of the time. And so I'm just going to head right into it. This is my St. Croix rod. I have a 15-pound test line on here. I don't tie leaders onto my lines. That's something I never do. I still catch a lot of fish. And so this is 15-pound test mono on a 2500 series Penn Battle with a St. Croix rod, and it's a little tiny spinner bait that my friend ties up. Let me see if I'm gonna get that out and show you here. There we go. So it only has one little blade on it. I use this spinner bait a lot, so it's really messed up. But it actually has feathers on it instead of rubber, and so that the feathers actually move in the water by itself without any action, unlike the rubber skirts that just sit there when you don't do any action on it. So that's why I use a lot of feathers, but I also use rubber as well. And so that's my rod and reel spinning rod and reel for medium action. Right there for my St. Croix. Next is my bait casting reel. And this is a Mojo Bass St. Croix. St. Croix rods have really done good for me. And so this is a medium action St. Croix Mojo Bass rod with 15-pound test braid on it. This reel's not fully filled because I didn't have enough on there, as you can see right there. And so this is 15-pound test braid. I use 15-pound test for just about almost every size fish except for panfish. And right now I have a swim jig tied on there, but this does have a rubber skirt on there. Let me get that out for you. And I have a little twin twister on the edge of that, as you can see. And I forgot what weight this is, but it has a nice weed guard. And I usually use braid for fishing jigs because you want no stretch, and so that you can set the hook with this weed guard on there. So this is a medium action rod, and this is a really good rod. Next is my spinning rod, my ultralight spinning rod. And I was just fishing today. I was using just this rod, and I've caught big fish on here. I've caught like up to 8-pound carp on this rod and reel setup. Fishing in the Magothy River in Maryland, which is where I live. And so this has 6-pound test mono on there, a 1000 size Shimano reel. Okay, and then it's a Fenwick 6.6 ultralight rod, and this has lasted me maybe 3 years, and it's a really good rod. It's one of the lightest rods and strongest rods I have ever seen in my life. So that's my ultralight. Next is another medium light action spinning rod. And I also have 15-pound test mono on there, but this rod is different. This is the signature series made by Mike Iaconelli, rod and reel combo with a little crappie jig tied on there. Well, there's a little trout magnet jig head with a Traumatic worms cut in half and put on there. And I've caught so many fish on this jig right here. It works wonders for me. That is my medium light action. Oh, I forgot to mention my gear ratio on that bait caster. On the bait caster, it's 7-to-1 gear ratio. And now, go to my fly rod. My fly rod, this is just one of the cheapest fly rods you can get. It's right out of the package, and it still works just fine for me. And I have just a yellow line with a short, like 18-inch tippet with a small fly that I use for crappie and bass mostly. And I've also caught bluegill on this fly, but I've caught mostly crappie and bass on it. And I caught a lot of fish on this rod as well. It's an 8-foot rod. It's a short fly rod, but it still works wonders. And so, yeah, it's really good. I actually won this back in 2010. I've won this in the Maryland State Fishing Challenge in the Search for Diamond Gem. And I won this, and I met the governor and all like that. It's a Pflueger fly rod. So that's my fly rod. Alright, now this is my info. You can follow me on Instagram, subscribe to me on YouTube, which is this video is going up on, and you can follow me on Snapchat. So my Instagram is rhen1999, and my Snapchat is the same thing, rhen1999, and my YouTube channel is just Ray Hen. And this is going to be the YouTube video. The series is going to be called Maryland Fishing. It's short and sweet. It's a really good name for it because I mostly fish in Maryland. So that's it for today's show. Make sure you subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and follow me on Snapchat. So thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you watch my next video I post up. I try to post a video at least once a week, so I'll probably see you guys next week. Thank you so very much.